Hi, my name is Kane and the following video will be showcasing a teaching and learning sequence for grade 5 and 6 students, focusing on Indigenous histories in regards to the treatment of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people at the hands of white settlers and subsequent years of treatment following settlement. Good morning, students. I'd like to begin today's class, as always, by performing an acknowledgement of country. I'd like to pay my respects to the Bunurong people of the Kulin Nation, the traditional owners of the land on which our school is situated, and pay my respects to their elders past, present and future. The reason why I like to do an acknowledgement of country at the commencement of each lesson is to demonstrate to my students respect for the traditional owners of the land where our school is situated, and hopefully inspire my students to want to do acknowledgement of countries themselves later on in their lives, and also to respect any Bunurong children who may be in my class. Okay guys, so we're going to get into small groups of 5 or 6 and we're going to today be looking at the Australian history timeline. So I'll get it up on the interactive whiteboard here for us to have a look at, and we'll have a quick look at that as a group, and then we'll go back to our smaller groups later on.
Yep.
Okay guys, so we've had a quick look at the Australian history timeline. What we're going to do now is go back to our tables in our smaller groups. I want Group 1 to focus on the 1770s to the 1800s, Group 2, 1800s to 1850s, Group 3, 1850s to 1900s, Group 4, 1900s to 1950s, and Group 5, 1950s to 2000. So can we all go back to our tables now in our groups and grab a nice big A3 piece of paper, and also grab any other resources you might need, like the iPads or the laptops, to access the Australian history timeline. Okay guys, that's enough time now for researching your time period. What I want you to do now is create a big A3 size poster highlighting the significant events, people and anything else you think is important to include on your poster about your particular time period. Once that's done, we're going to come back and select 2 people from each group to present to the class your findings. Okay, thanks class for your great presentations. That was really good. I'm sure each and every one of us has learnt something today that we didn't previously know, especially from learning from our peers, from the timelines they did, as each of you did a different timeline, so that was really good. So thank you for those presentations, and I hope you've all learnt something really important today. Okay, so the aim for that lesson was for students to develop an understanding of some Indigenous history, particularly post-white settlement, and to begin to develop an understanding of the mistreatment of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people post-white settlement. It was an inquiry-based research task, and it really relied upon group activity and students learning from each other.